This is our current situation, and it's going to be a really cool backdrop. We'll have to see as this space kind of comes together, but I think it looks pretty dang good. It's on wheels, which I didn't even know. This stool and that stool, they are all stickered up. Put them in their little packages. All right, so you can get 3 rows of 12. And I am excited for everything that's coming up. So win-win all the way around. Hey guys, Charlani here. Welcome to studio vlog number 4. I am excited about what we are going to tackle in this office. So this office has absolutely gone through quite the change over the last year and a half. We have made it into something that I love working in. It feels good to be in here, but there is one thing regarding this area that you can see right back here. It is not functional, it is not efficient, it needs to be cleaned off. We need to redo some of the storage and organization. So that is what we are going to tackle today, is just making the packing station, the packing area, a little bit more efficient. So let me show you what we've got to work with. This is our current situation. I print out the packing slips right here. I print out the shipping labels here. And what I normally just do is I'll bring my laptop over here and I will plug it into the label printer and just get everything situated that way. Not efficient, not ideal. I actually have a second laptop. This is my old laptop, which can handle just like Wi-Fi, a little bit of information. It's really slow. So my goal is to kind of find a home for this here, over here, connect the printer so when I have orders to print, I can print the labels from here. Everything can be done over here. And I don't have to bring my working laptop over to this area because we'll already have my old laptop up here connected to all the things. So that is one of my goals for what I want to have happen over here. The other thing is, this is just where I keep my receipts. There is some packing stuff here. We've got some of our poly envelopes down here. I need to just redo all of these things. Up here has just kind of become a dump ball. And one of the biggest things is I wanted this to be longer. If there is a way, and there is, I'll show you here in a second. I'll show you what we got. But I want this to be longer. I still want it to be counter height because I don't want it to hurt my back when I'm shipping orders. So the counter height is a really big deal to me. The other thing is up here, so we have some stock coming. We have some stock for over here for our weekly planner notepads and the daily to-do list notepads. Those are gonna be restocked. So that's something that we'll have those open. They'll be open for now. But a lot of like this stuff can also go here. Like my sewing machine, that does not need to be there. A lot of this stuff can just, we can rework this section especially of the bookcases to where it's more efficient in my packing materials. We also have some really fun products coming in the next couple of months that I might as well at this point, if this is what I'm doing now, make a little bit of room for all of that. Like here I've got some of my boxes down here, but we've got some changes that are coming to the line, which I'm excited about, but that also means we're gonna need more room. Here is the new packing tabletop. Isn't it pretty? I love this so much. And it's gonna be a really cool backdrop. If you see on my website, you'll see that we use the table that I actually ended up putting over here. I'll show you. I use this table right here as the backdrop for the last launch that we had. I love this table, and it is perfect for the notepads because the notepads will sit here, and this is a pretty backdrop for it. But the new things coming up are going to be bigger. So I needed this, and I love just the wood pattern, and I think that just kind of goes with my vibe. And then here, we're gonna have to put it together, but this is what that looks like. And you know, I know my nails, they're just absolutely awful, but we're building things. So we'll deal with nails later. The other thing I have is a 7-foot olive tree, and I got this bottom for the base here. So this is gonna be a lot more slender than what I have here now, because this table right there, hi Kai, hey buddy. So this table is actually longer, which means we're gonna have less room to play right here, because I'm thinking we're gonna keep this little setup. I actually like the way that works, but that's gonna be too big. I need that extra foot. So I think this is going to work. Now, if it doesn't, I'm actually getting sometime next week a second one in case this doesn't work. I just went ahead and ordered it. I can return it if it doesn't. That will be even more slender than this. So we're just gonna kind of play around with it and see what will fit here and what will look good here, because you know how I am. I want it to be aesthetically pleasing. I need to not be able to see a whole bunch of cords. I need to situate all of that. But we have lots of things over here too. Like we've got the scale. How pretty is this? I got this at Home Goods, and this is just, oh, it's so, so pretty. I also got this one here, which my dad just stopped working. So my desk is still not put together yet, but this is gonna be a mess here as soon as we start taking all of this stuff off. But how pretty is that? And then I also got this one over here that has a bunch of stuff that I use in it. So yeah, all the things. So today, my goal is going to be to build that new countertop, put the tree together, maybe take those out and just kind of set things in place. I'm gonna be honest, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today, so I don't know how far we are going to get, but I also don't wanna wait because I really wanna get this stuff done. We're just gonna have to see energy-wise how far we can get. So let's go ahead and start building up that table so we can replace it over here. And by the way, this table came from our laundry room. It kind of acted as an island in our laundry room, and I've decided that I want that back there. That was another reason. I actually miss having this in our laundry room, so it's gonna go back. So win-win all the way around. We'll have to see as this space kind of comes together, but I think it looks pretty dang good. And also I have this base here. So we just got this at IKEA, and I'm thinking we'll put the base in here. That'll give it a little bit of like depth to it. Maybe we can even lift it up just a little bit, but I do really like it. It's very pretty. Such a pretty tree. Now, I have to fluff it up a little bit more and figure that stuff out, because you can see super wonky. But this way, it actually looks really good. So we'll figure all that out. Let's get it in the base and then just kind of go from there. So you can see we do have room to lift it up a few inches, which is perfect. And then we'll put stuff around it to make sure that it's in there nice and sturdy. Now this base is super heavy. Like it is absolutely weighted down. So I don't think it's gonna be a problem with it standing upright, but I do think we'll kind of secure it in there a little bit more with just some stuff around it. So in the end, if you can kind of see the table, and then we've got the stools right here. All right, let's go build it. Hey, Bob. Hi, bud. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Let's get it done. Love, 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 love. Okay, so what I really like is that number one, it's on wheels, which I didn't even know. So if we need to move this at any point, super easy to move. Love the length. The length is absolutely perfect. Love that we have these two shelves right here. We could put packing stuff on, like these right here can go down here. Love that for us. Obviously, we're gonna need to fix the cords, but I think that it kind of camouflages all the cords because of all this that's right here and then whatever we're gonna put on there. So, love. It is the next day. I have had a full morning. I've gotten all my morning stuff done. I actually also built this stool and that stool. I have also packaged up the restock of our weekly notepads and the daily to-do list notepads. They are all stickered up, put them in their little packages. So that is done. It's just a little mini restock. Is gonna feel good to have all of this resituated up here. These are the shopping lists, so we were good there. I didn't need to order that. But we'll have that restocked up there. But yeah, this I needed to. I just needed to see. So what we have to finish up today, well, we've got a lot kind of to finish up today. I did work and get my stuff done. I am not a fan of working like this. In fact, my least favorite way to work is when I am surrounded by messiness. It actually drives me nuts. On another day, I would have probably gone in and just taken my laptop and worked from like the dining room table or the kitchen island. I would have gone somewhere else, but we needed to bang out a lot of work this morning. I put my head down. I had to ignore what was around me. I also think that's kind of like a good practice and exercise of like staying focused because I couldn't deal with anything that was around me. I needed to just let it be. Sometimes that's okay. And sometimes that's just the way it has to be. So, all right, let's get to kind of organizing some things up. I need to figure out how I want to situate the bookcase, where I want to move things, what I kind of want to move out of here, and we'll just see where things end up. I'm gonna start first with situating my desk because I need to kind of put things away. I'm done with my computer for a little while, put those things away. Oh, and in here, I actually have two uplights. One uplight is gonna go into the tree, which I think is gonna look so cool. We have them for our bedroom and they look amazing. So I can't wait to put this one on there. And then the other one I'm gonna use with the other tree that we have, which will eventually live in our laundry room. The one that I took from here, I love it in the laundry room. So we're gonna redo that. Just to show you real quick what I'm talking about. I want this in here. I love the way that looks. I absolutely love it. And this is also right here. This is what we got from the office, so it's going to live in here. Look at, I still have, that's how I moved it across our wood floors. Hi, buddy. Are you doing good today? So I gotta tell you, yesterday, I absolutely hit a wall. I was building this desk here and I was just over it. And I was like, you know what? This is taking longer than I thought. There's no way I'm going to do these stools right now. So I actually did the stools and then bag up all of the restock. I did all of that super early this morning in pajamas, hence why there's no footage of that. Anyhow, I needed that break yesterday and I'm so glad I did because I was able to bang out so much stuff this morning and just knock things off my to-do list, which felt awesome. So now we need to get this organized, situated, because this is definitely not efficient at all. And that's the whole point of what we're doing in this office. I got this box at Hobby Lobby. It was $12.99, but isn't that pretty? I do believe storage should be pretty, in my opinion. See? That is much prettier than a box. So I'm thinking before I start prettying this up and filling it up, I need to get this situation right here situated. So I need to clear that out. That is a shred machine, and I need to put the shredder back behind. I think that'll be perfect. And then I need to figure out what needs power and then plug that in so that it is not a big mess like that. Like, I also have my sharpener, my pencil sharpener. I like to write with a very sharp pencil. If I write with pencil, it has to be really sharp. So we're making progress. So far, we've got stickers in there. I have assessed what I'm doing with here. Just kidding. We've actually not done very much at all. All right, let's get moving. This level of efficiency makes my heart so happy. There we go. Yes. Oh, the yes. I just plugged in the uplight. We have to finagle it a little bit, but okay. Hi guys. So I am just back from our walk this morning. Me and Kai would go for a walk every single morning. So I'm back from that. So I'm a little bit sweaty, but I am pumped because I just had an idea. I'll show you. So I was taking a video for my daughter because she's moving into a new apartment, and I'm like, don't forget, we have all these things up here, so whatever you need. And I saw there's like a little urn thing up here. I'll pull it down, but I'm thinking that it'll give the height to this that I want. And you can see I kind of like just stuck a box underneath it just so that I could kind of see visually the height difference. And I do like that a lot. It's fine. But I think it'll be better if we bring that urn down because it'll bring it up even a few more inches, which I think is good. So we're gonna do that. But what I wanna do is I need to clear this off, which kind of poses the problem of then what am I gonna do with that stuff? So I'm kind of trying to figure out how we're gonna rejudge this bookcase. I'm also thinking that this stuff right here will probably go back into laundry room, or I might just stick it outside and put it in a shelf in the garage because it's all planting stuff, you know? So it doesn't really need to be in here. I would either plant in the laundry room or I would plant in the garage. So that's probably where those will be best. So some of that stuff can go over here. Last night when I was kind of going through the inventory that is coming, so we're ordering a bunch of mailer boxes that won't take up that much room, and I can put the bigger boxes, but I want to obviously build some and put them, you know, here so I have them. And they're going to be basically twice the size of this box right here. So I need to make sure that I keep space for that, and then product too. So my thought is I'm gonna need these 3 shelves, 1, 2, 3, to be completely emptied out to make room for that. But my hesitation is that it's gonna take like 3 to 4 weeks to get all the product and the boxes and just all the extra things. And I'm like, do I want those to be empty? I feel like it's gonna bug me if there's just empty space there. You know what I mean? Like, I think I'd rather just make it look pretty for now until we get the product in and I have something to replace that empty spot. Because what I'll end up doing is just, it's gonna become like a dump ball. So it's kind of where my thought is. I think I'll just pretty that up, take out some of it, declutter it. But yeah, I've made the decision. I'm not gonna leave them blank. It would drive me nuts. It would drive me crazy. So I think we'll just zhuzh up, declutter, move some things out. That's the plan. And by the way, depending on the products that you ordered, and right now we're working on these beauties right here. So we're working on these, and in my mind, I was like, oh yeah, like a week. No, several weeks. Oh, such a bummer. I don't like waiting for anything. When I make a decision and this is what I want, then I'm like, okay, can I have it tomorrow? Can I have it today? Can I come pick it up right now? That's usually how my brain goes. I want instant gratification and have it in my hand. So anyways, apparently when you run businesses, that's not how it works with product. And sometimes people wait months and months, which somebody reminded me that, hey, it could be worse. It could be months instead of just a few weeks. True. It's absolutely true. So 12 times 3 is 36. All right, so we can get 3 rows of 12. So if we go 3 rows, 12, we can put 36 in here. That works. Here, packaging in here. So if we have 36 at a time, that's plenty. Then I can just go upstairs, grab more stock. Okay, that'll work. We do have 2 things that I would like to do in here. One is I want to get a longer black extension cord so that I can push the white one all the way back and not have to worry about seeing the white at all. So black will kind of camouflage that whole situation. So I want to get that. The other thing I want to get is a lamp. And this one doesn't look that bad. However, it is super rickety and there is no way to tighten it because the base itself has, like, you can't really get into that. I tried to snap it off, but the snaps are broken. So I'm not gonna worry about it. It needs a new lampshade also. So this is gonna be a donate situation. But we do have, the cords are going all the way over here. Now what I did was, this is the extension cord and it's got one of these 3M little Velcro situations. So it'll just be right there like that. And that'll at least keep everything somewhat organized. But when we get a longer black extension cord, we can kind of hide that under the carpet and have it go all the way in the back. So let me start here. We have decluttered and dejunked a lot of what was in the bookcases. So I will have this right here. I will have that one right there. Those are obviously empty. And then these baskets I can move accordingly when, you know, we need to. But for now, I think this looks good. And I don't mind that it's empty because they're the same. I think that would have driven me crazy had we had, you know, the top two or two over here, the bottom two over here. Sorry, let me find my words. The bottom two over here, you know, empty, and then have this be full. So this makes me happy, and I just love the way baskets look. For some people, that's probably way too many baskets. I don't care. I love it. And then I went ahead and I moved my sewing machine. I put it in the cover that was up here, and then I took the whole thing and I'm just putting that in our guest room. It's where the material is for now. It just makes sense to be in there. I loved it kind of displayed over here, but right now, that's not what I'm focusing on. So we needed to make room for the product that is coming. I also kind of cleared out a few of the things that were up here, more things to donate. In fact, I'm helping Kaylee. I'm about to leave to go help her clean her brand new apartment. So there are things that we can DIY up there that we're just kind of waiting to see what she needs. And then we'll just kind of go from there. And then we'll donate whatever it is that we don't need anymore. But this is so much better. So actually it's 3 things we need. Cord down here, new lamp, and then over here you can still kind of see the cords. They're peeking through right there. You can kind of see down below. So what I want to get is a zip tie. I have these, but I don't want green. I want them to be black so that they're kind of just hidden, like you can't really see them, so that I can bunch up all of the cords, kind of like this over here. I want to be able to bunch it up like this so I can hook it around the edge of that table, which means that you're not going to be able to see those like that because it'll kind of go down the leg. So that is my plan for that. So I want to get not zip ties because I don't want to have to cut it if I want to move something or change something or add a plug or whatever. I don't want to have to cut it. So I wanted to get some Velcro ties like this or something similar to this, kind of like a cord keeper that we can use for the side. And I know that they have cord keepers, like you can attach them here. They're like a sticky back and then you can just put your cord in there. I don't know if it's gonna be thick enough to have several of them go in. Maybe I do 3 of those cord keepers. I don't know yet. We'll see. I'll see what my options are when I go to the store. But that is one thing, and I don't want to like secure the cords onto the actual table because I love that we can move this in and out, no problem. That is the coolest thing for me. The other thing is, so I did my live stream earlier today, which went really, really well. So I was thinking, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do with I have like a thing that goes here and it's the overhead shot of my planner as I'm planning. It's like, what do I do with this? Look it, this worked out perfect. So it's connected here now. I'll just move this. It's so easy to move, just unscrew it and we put it on the edge of the desk. But I'm able to use this now for the overheads for when I'm packing orders. That just felt like a winning moment for me. Love that we've got the computer here. She is also plugged in, so when I go to print orders, print my labels, I just open her up and we're gonna be good to go. And so she's plugged in here, and then right here, I have the cord to this light right here. So if I want to turn her on, look at that, she is ready to go. And then over here, I have the cord for our label printer. So that works. And this is Bluetooth, so we don't need any cords going into computers for this. Also, love this. So this is kind of like our garbage can. So when I am packing orders, we end up with, like, there's always something, the backing of stickers to put on the envelopes. We have to take the envelopes. There's like a strip here. So when we're packing, we can just take the strip off and stick it in here for garbage. So, and it's pretty. So I love that. I did pull down that. What I'm gonna do is I also have to get a bunch of moss, something to build up, obviously, the sides of that. But this lifted it up just enough where I think it looks perfect. I think it looks so good. And then my desk is nice and cleared off. I also cleared off everything that was here. I put all my candles down here. So whenever I need candles, I can pull this out because that goes back pretty deep. There's candles, I don't know if you can see them back there too. So that's amazing. And I didn't want to use that as like candle storage before just because I didn't like that you could see it when you walked in, but now you can't see it when you walk in. So now I can totally use that space to store whatever I want, and it doesn't need to be pretty. So I feel like I'm winning there. But we are in good shape here. Very excited about this. I would totally pack an order, but the website was sold out. So I don't have any orders to pack. We are launching, so when you see this video, it is going to be, if you're watching it the day it comes out, you'll be able to go to the livehappylabel.com. We will restock all of our planning notepads. They will be up there and available. Stay tuned. I don't have an exact launch date of when we're gonna have our beautiful pad folios. Clip folios actually, but these are going to be absolutely beautiful. I cannot wait for that. Desk all situated. I did move the TV, which just makes more sense there, so now I can see it. This area right here has all of our tripods, you know, these little tripods right here too. All of my boards here. If you have been around for a while, you have probably seen this whiteboard for years. I've literally had this for years. And it's just it's my note board, kind of like the drawing board for all things time management. That literally is how long I've been thinking about all the time management things and tips and tools and things that I can help other people understand so that planning does not seem so daunting to them. But that board is like evidence of what I have been planning for a really, really long time. But I got busy doing other things. But now we are deep diving into this world of getting organized, and I'm so excited for this journey. So this is just the beginning. This is just we are set up and we are functional. We will be a lot more efficient, and I am excited for everything that's coming up. I hope you are too. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're having a great and productive day so far, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.